So Floyd Mayweather Jr. came out on top with Boxrec's scoring criteria for the greatest fighter of all time. Naturally, it got a lot of criticism, whereas Floyd has just used it as another opportunity to tell us that numbers do not lie. Now, actually, Floyd Mayweather being voted #1 isn't that ridiculous when you consider what else is going on with this top 25 list that I saw. There is no Henry Armstrong and there is no Ezra Charles. Now, when you consider those two fighters are often locks for the top 10 in a lot of lists, that really renders this list borderline, if not positively, laughable. It basically crunches numbers, so it favours more modern fighters, it favours more complete records. So if it tries to really rate someone like Bob Fitzsimmons, one of the great fighters of the turn of the 20th century, they are really going to butcher his worth as a fighter. He could easily get in the top 10 greatest fighters of all time, but because a lot of his opponents' records are incomplete, Boxrec is just going to really discard him. Now, I think it considers, of course, where opponents were ranked at the time when the fighter in question beat them in terms of what it's worth, how much value it's going to be given. And that's silly as well, because you could have two guys from different eras, both rated, say, 3 in their respective divisions at the time, but we could all agree that the fighter, say, in the 1950s was much better, and most people agree, than, say, a guy in 2010. So it can't consider those kind of really worthwhile opinions. So it's defective, basically, from loads of angles. Now, if you want to have a really good laugh, go and check out their heavyweight list that they compiled as well. That has got some absolute doozies in there. Again, it just underlines the fact that their rating system is completely loopy.